Okay, hey, what's up, everybody? You're listening to my podcast, JBlue Radio, the JBlue Show, live on Spreaker.com. And I got two special guests. I got Burd and I got Kode Red. Before I get into our presentation and introduction, we're gonna get into the this article on, I believe this is called hotnewshiphop.com. Hotnewhiphop.com. So Ice Cube explains Dr. Dre's absence from the NWA Grammy acceptance. This was published 7 hours ago. Cube said Dre had shit to do. All right, so let's check it out. So Dr. Dre was a notable omission from the group of NWA members who were present in LA on Saturday to receive a Lifetime Achievement Award from the Grammys. However, Ice Cube explained the icon's absence. My man, Dr. Dre, is not here. He wanted to make sure I let you know he's not hating. He's a billionaire. He got shit to do. Cube told the assembled audience. Cube went on to praise Dre for his brilliance, talent, and leadership. Okay. So that was really short, and it was just, they just wanted y'all to. So what do y'all think, man? Like, you want me to go through the full page, or you want me to hear the rest, or what?
Yeah, I mean, I'm pretty nosy. I like to.
Okay.
My opinion, but I am nosy.
Okay. Here we go. So it says, elsewhere, Cube also spoke on the surreal nature of receiving a Grammy for his musical work. We knew when we started to do music in 1985, 86, 87, that a Grammy was not in the cards for us with the type of music we was doing. We actually didn't think we would ever even get on the radio. We was cool with that, Cube said. Then it says, however, a Lifetime Achievement Grammy is just the latest award that Ice Cube has earned in recent weeks. In January, Cube received the inaugural Community Impact Award from the Basketball Hall of Fame. This is big time. I've had passion for music and in movie sports. I've ended up in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, not reaching for that, but just having the passion at the right time. I got a star on the Walk of Fame in Hollywood just from having passion to do good work. And then in sports, this is another milestone that's just off the chart. Because no way, shape, or form did I ever think I would be in the Naismith Basketball Hall of Fame for any reason, Cube told Hip Hop DX. And furthermore, Cube revealed that he in no way expected the award when it was revealed in November 2023. It was a total surprise. Of course, we felt like our position when it comes to the NBA has been publicized, and we didn't think we had the shot to ever be involved with the Basketball Hall of Fame. But what they explained to us, that they're not the NBA Hall of Fame, they're Basketball Hall of Fame. They honor high school, college, pros, and they see the big three as a great asset to the game. And so you just never think about it. And here we are, the rapper added. Okay, that's it. So what you guys think? What's your thoughts?
What stands out to me with that is that he said having a servant heart, a servant mind, and a servant brain is what led him to like great peace as having a star in the Walk of Fame. And that's really dope because right now at West Coast Mafia, for example, we got a lot of servant heart, servant mind, servant brain, and we're all serving each other and trying to make each other more grind, more money, you know what I'm saying, and seeing what's going to pour out of it. And you got all those teams that are like 50 and up, right, that are still making impacts in this shit in an art form where motherfuckers is like, oh, you can't rap and be 50, you can't do this. Like, that's the only art form where we say that stupid shit, right? So it's wild to me to see this, and it's good for us. That's how I feel about it. I'm going to keep it short because first. You know what I'm saying? I want to go in the whole thing. What's up? Let me wide, sir.
Okay. Okay.
I'm going back to the beginning when JBlue said how Dre didn't show up because he had shit to do.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I want to go entertainment value on this. Like,
yeah.
Like, what do you mean, bro? This is big time. Like, you in town, you just have something to do. I want to know what that's about.
That's what I would.
Cube took the high road, and he's like, yeah, we don't care, but come on, man, what is going on between them?
Say that again. Yeah, for real.
Drake's payday is them Drake. That's what it really is. Drake's payday is them Drake beat. You know what I'm saying? He like, man, I'm over here with Elon Musk. Bro, don't call me. Don't call me right now, man. We working on some shit. You know what I'm saying? We trying to put a boombox in a robot. I know that, but I'm like this, man. Like, this is hip hop. Y'all got a legacy. Y'all started something big, huge. Like, huge. You can't, if it's like that, you can't even just show up and smile real quick. Like, that's
pretty. Yeah, that's a little. It's a little. That just provokes a lot right there. You know. I mean, Cube. He said that Dre's not hating. He's a billionaire. He got shit to do. You know. I think I give a shout out to Cube and Dr. Dre for their achievement and their brilliance. You know, their talent, leadership. For sure. You know, I'm proud of Cube for always vouching for Dre. You know, during the absence. When it's someone that doesn't show up to a notable event like this. And this is just a lifetime achievement, a Grammy. This is this is big. This is big stuff. Right here. You don't want to miss this. And sometimes there's. I just want to say shout out to to Cube. For being always being notable for the NWA. And always having his homies back. Having Dre's back.
Old school, he's a stand-up guy. He ain't sprinkling salt. He ain't gonna talk down on nobody else, no matter what he feels. He's solid. That's how we was raised. That's how it's supposed to be. Like, that ain't my business. We're good. I ain't gonna talk about it.
Yeah.
He never puts drama into nothing.
Yeah. Yeah. What you think, Kode Red?
I think Dre's trying to put a fucking boombox in Megatron. You know what I'm saying? He over there with Elon. Then that next time Dre send Elon and Dre's home. You know what I mean? Your niggas is over there being high off weed and shit. Like, but some of us niggas in recovery want to see you. How about that for a comment, man? Well, man, I fucks with you big, dog. And me, you, and JBlue had a super group of we getting a Grammy. And you rich, I'm rich, he rich. We all within 30 minutes of each other. And you talking about, I got shit to do, I ain't coming. Oh, there's problems. Like, get your rich ass over here for 30 minutes to celebrate with us.
Yeah, I think there's been some moments where there's been some moments where Dre would talk about that he's never been out of his studio for more than 2 weeks. So like he's always at work. And I guess remember that time when he was invited to at the Super Bowl and he had Snoop and Eminem and 50 Cent over there at the game at the halftime show. Remember that shit? Remember he was all like remember how Snoop told the story about how Dre got the call he was invited and Dre told Snoop about it. He's like I got invited to the Super Bowl halftime show. I'm not sure if I want to go. You remember that? Like, Snoop was like, "You what?" He's like, "You sure you don't? You're not sure you want to go? Are you serious?" He's like, "This is the first time we've been this is the first time we could be at a halftime show and perform." So I guess Dre he's a shocking personality, man. Like he's like he turns down like it's like it have to be something really big for him to just take his time out and just say, okay, all right, man, I'm there. Because he don't play no games, man. That dude is a genius. That guy, I don't think that guy really goes nowhere, man, unless it's like even this, man.
My girl just brought up too. She's like he could have that Marshawn Lynch thing. Like he might be socially doesn't like the spotlight. See, it could be something mental. I'm bipolar, so I can take both sides. Yeah, I'm doing the drama thing with my first answer, but now I'm like, well, maybe we don't know this, but he doesn't like that. It's hard for him to do social stuff. Like, who knows? But they ain't telling us enough, so we got to speculate.
Yeah, he's pretty. He's got his. I would say he kind of reminds me just having like his own career, he's kind of like aloof to to the industry in some ways, like this event here. This is just this is just one of them, because it's like you've heard some stories about how Dre, he take a long time. You've heard stories about he take time with doing big projects with like 50 Cent, Eminem, and then he might put his other artists, like he might take a long time with some other artists that are upcoming, or that are not on the ladder as 50 Cent or and Eminem. So like people would always talk about how successful Dre was, but they would also say that he spent too much time on his work, and he might take a long time to do other things. Baby Dre is just like really just, his energy is just spread really thin, and he just at work a lot or something, like he just really.
That's this work, bro. Like, you gotta understand what it takes to be Dre. You gotta be like Dre probably got more pressure than fucking Hov. Cause Hov, he thought the industry out, fuck it, like that's what he did. But Dre, like the whole time he had to fight everything. This nigga had to fight, and like there's so many people just like him. Like Dre had to be there when Nipsey died, bro. Think about that shit. Fucking, he had to watch fucking Nipsey's mom on the fucking at the fucking PT award. All that shit, bro.
Yeah, that's another thing, man. Like that's another thing. Like when you heard the story about Nipsey when he met Dre for the first, like when he thought he was going to get signed to Aftermath. Remember the first time he thought he was going to get signed to Aftermath, and he didn't, and he but Nipsey he just was like, okay, he's like, it's all good, I don't think Dre was hating on him. I just think that Dre was just really really busy, and I don't know, like I guess he would have signed him, but it didn't happen, but Jay-Z, went. Jay-Z came and brought 100 mixtapes. That was hot about Nipsey. Was Jay-Z came and brought 100 mixtapes. Like that was crazy. And then like other people was like yeah, man. Rest in peace, Nipsey, man. Shout out to Dre. Shout out to Cube, NWA. Rest in peace, Eazy-E. Yeah, man. So.
All those legends out of Cali, man. West, y'all.
Oh man, it's raining right now. It's wet. It's pouring out here. In the South Bay. We in the South Bay area, San Jose, 408, California. Yeah, man. I see that. So what's going on with the presidential, government, or what's going on with the president's, presidential election and things like that? What's happening?
Oh no, I hate the politics after my time with the Marines and seeing how they treat people and how it's a long story. But the government ain't for nobody unless you're a billionaire. But here in Texas, our governor wants to do something with these barbed wire fences on the border. And the president is telling him, no, we need to help save them if they drown. But I'm thinking, like, how did we get so far where the president is literally asking and arguing with the governor to do something? Like, if this was the Bushes back in the day, they'd be like, listen here, little dude, I said what I said, have it done or else. Bruh, we are now in the age where a governor is arguing with a president and the governor's winning. Like, what? What is going on, bruh? You gotta understand. I want to ask this question regarding that too. Which that's actually why I'm glad that we did bring it to the show too. If you live in Texas, right, Burd? Huh? Okay, you live in Texas, right? Well, yeah. Okay, so check this out. So I heard about that fish being touched too. And what I was told at fucking Risky, getting the show fucking archives on Spreaker Risky shit. I don't know what's gonna happen. I was told that they cut that fish because the government is trying to push more fentanyl. Do you believe that's true? Oh no, they cut the fence because instead of like being hardcore against people coming in, the immigrants coming in, they're helping them because there's people drowning out there, and that's the only way they can get to them. Because Governor Abbott had the fence up, like fuck y'all, we in Texas, I do what I do. Then the president is like, now cut the fence, we're gonna send some Coast Guard out there to help the refugees. So that's what the battle's over. And whoever's right or wrong, I really don't care. But I'm old school, bro. Chain of command. President says something, you do it. But nowadays, I mean, Governor Abbott's in a wheelchair. No hate on anybody, disabled or not. But could you imagine, just like you were arguing with the president and it's live and they're hating on him on TV? Like, bro, this would have never happened when I was coming up. The times have changed. President says, you do. That's it. I still think that them being able to control heart, which we now know is not a conspiracy theory. Thanks to the shows like Kode Red, which I'll be back on tomorrow night. I still think they're trying to smuggle fentanyl. That's what I think. You don't have to try to smuggle fentanyl no more. It's the cheapest thing ever. You can order it online. That's the new population control equalizer. It ain't coming in through a border, through a damn barbed wire fence. It's coming in everywhere, from Idaho to New York to Alaska, in the mail, cheap as hell. It's coming. I mean, it was created here, you know what I'm saying? But I don't know. I think the government doing some, a capacity government from us, like because the immigrants in after all this war. Texas is the one that took Mexico, nigga. It's part of Mexico, nigga. We just talked about this, the Texas-Mexico stuff. So, you know, everybody's getting weed illegal or decriminalize it and all that. Well, I have it on good authority that Texas will never do it, and if they do, they'll be the last because they get more money from the cartel to keep it illegal. Because as soon as they make it legal, the cartel ain't making no money. See, that's what I'm saying. There's something else is going on that they're not telling us. Exactly. It's the government, bro. We don't fit. They don't give a damn about us. All they would do is separate us when it's time to vote so they can get their money. Soon as people realize that, they quit tripping. We're going to get 45 anyways, I think, is what's going to happen. We're not going to get nobody like Kofi Albert, and it really doesn't matter who we get. Even though I truly think 45 should be in prison for RICO law, so the young subjects is there, then you should go there too. You're the young secretary stuff, so young thug won't be bored or get lonely, and he won't be spiking niggas like that. How about that? Trip on politics, bro. I can't stand them. I would be an anarchist, but I kind of still love my country.
Okay. So without getting into too deep into politics, we're gonna stay on topic with NWA and Ice Cube. We're gonna stay on topic with the music industry. Check this out. So we're gonna dig into a little deeper with Ice Cube. We're in 17 minutes of the show. Thanks everybody for tuning in. Don't forget, we got Kode Red and we got Burd online with us right now. You know what I'm saying? We were discussing. Ice Cube says no, Vaseline is a better diss track than Hit 'Em Up. Oh shit! Now you know what? That's a crazy. You know what? We just let Lil Boosie. I just heard Lil Boosie heard that he just listened to No Vaseline. I think it was him. I heard that Lil Boosie said that No Vaseline was out of his time because like he hadn't even heard that one before. He just heard it for the first time and he still thought that Hit 'Em Up was better. Let's hear what Cube got to say. So Cube, he's talking about Ice Cube believes that his diss is the master. Okay. So The Roots recently released an article detailing the most unforgettable diss tracks in hip-hop history. The top 5, according to Noah McGee, are Hit 'Em Up, Tupac, Either Nas, No Vaseline, Ice Cube, Real Motherfucking G's, Eazy-E, and Takeover, Jay-Z. However, the one person who doesn't agree with that list is Ice Cube. How's Tupac number 1 when he needed help on that record? Questioned Cube to DJ Who Kid. Me, No Vaseline, 1 MC. Okay, wow. Cube continued, turning his attention to the second place. Nas, I love Nas, but it's not. Took out 4 niggas and the manager. I mean, damn, got to give me credit for that. Q said of his own track, No Vaseline, released in 1991, was a diss against the other members of NWA after Cube left the group and was branded a traitor on subsequent releases. The group was over. I don't know if they made another record after that. So nah, man, sorry, Q concluded. So his views on the best diss tracks are not the only opinions that Ice Cube has been sharing as of late. The rapper and business mogul also appeared on Piers Morgan Uncensored to take aim at cancel culture. I think you say what you want to say, and to hell with the consequences. You got to be willing to fight. You got to be willing to fight for your rights and fight for what you believe in. In another interview, Cube also made some slightly bizarre comments about the music industry relationship with crime. Who benefits and profits off our bickering and division? Ice Cube asked while discussing, bickering and division. Like, he's basically talking to the government, to the government. They benefiting off of our bickering and division. Our people divided and stuff like that. So
that's beautiful how that flowed into the interview. You see how the universe works? That's fire.
Yeah. Okay, so Ice Cube asked while discussing petty societal debates and division. Follow the money. From there, he admitted, I don't know their names, Bill, but if you follow the money, you go high enough, you start to see. It's a broad example of how people at the top can manipulate what's going on with the people who are bickering and fighting. He claimed that the same people who own the record labels own the prisons, while noting that it seems... Oh, I was just about to talk about that too. Wow. Okay.
That's what I want to talk to you guys about.
We'll get into that next. Right after this, we're gonna talk about how record labels are scamming people right now and what they're doing to get people to sign. Because what I was gonna say is they look at. Well, here, let me finish. So, record labels. He claimed that the same people who own the record labels own the prisons, while noting that it seemed really kind of suspicious, if you want to say that word, that the records that come out are really geared to push people towards that prison industry. Okay, that's it. That's the end of that article. That was on hotnewshiphop.com. All right. So, yeah. I think
I want to talk about Phoenix and the DOJ real quick, too, when you get a chance, bro.
Okay.
It's really important.
Okay, so
everybody got to know what the fuck is going on, because that's kind of like this LA shit that she was talking about right now, like what Cube just said. That's
what do you think? What do you think the record labels are looking for right now in the artists? Because we know they're looking for a bunch of yes people. They're looking for a bunch of people that'll say yes to everything. But what is it that the industry are looking for? What do you think it is? Are they just looking for a bunch of yes people? Huh?
Filth.
Okay, filth.
Like, we don't really see too many good artists hit the day, and if you think about it, like most of the epic artists that hit the light of day lately have all been like knocked off in some way. Fucking look, or had something horrible happen to him. The baby screaming about fucking witchcraft and his baby mama. Juice WRLD gone. Lil Burd? Was it Lil Burd thing I killed in Tucson? Oh, Lil Peep. Yeah, Lil Peep got killed in Tucson for fentanyl. Who else? Fucking Kodak went over there with Takashi and started hanging out with snitch ass niggas. And that's just a fact Uncle Murder told him, so I don't care. Like, that's the truth. That's what you were out there doing. So we gotta speak up on that shit. Like, you notice the pattern? I already said Takeoff too, right? Yeah, is it Takeoff? Takeoff, yeah.
You said it right.
Yeah, Takeoff. Takeoff gone. 20 minutes already.
Wait, did you say R.I.P. Takeoff? Yeah, man.
Yeah, R.I.P. Takeoff. That's very important, because Takeoff was the most lyrical Migos. Like, that's very, very important, bro. And like, everybody that has any type of fucking lyricism to them, dude, do you notice what's happening? Like, there's all like, it's getting very worrisome out here for lyrical artists, nigga. Because some type of way they try to knock you off. Shit, I got a motherfucking civil rights investigation with the Phoenix Department. Basically, I got a civil rights violation. I should have said. They like, and y'all know about that here at the show. That shit crazy, bro. Type shit. I'm not even, I'm not even pushing big yet. Like, we do what we do, and we got views, and we're in different countries, but I ain't even really flex like that yet. That's the crazy part about all that shit.
Okay.
Who else? Who else you guys? DMX is gone. Fucking everybody that was fucking relevant and can really kill a mic, dog. Something happened to them.
Yeah, I would say. Yeah, I would say that a lot of them. Yeah, that I was growing up with to have passed away. Rest in peace, Badass. Rest in peace, Gangsta Boo. I used to love listening to Gangsta Boo. Gangsta, the Chat, 3-6 Mafia. Coolio. I was a big fan of. I would love Coolio. I used to. I think I met a Coolio a couple times. He used to live here in San Jose, in 408, California. His dad used to have a fire station out here. Rest in peace, Coolio.
That Gangsta Paradise, man, when I felt the goosebumps from a song, I knew something was up with hip-hop. That's when I started diving into it. That song was deep for me.
Yeah,
a lot of people's
top.
first records, I feel like, what's crazy is it's like I got a haterish opinion, I guess, or I got like an outer space opinion. I don't even really like that record. I remember watching Dangerous Minds and the impact that it had on me, and I remember how I was stuck to the TV for Coolio, but I feel like I was force-fed Coolio. Maybe that's why I don't like that now. Because like all the homies was like, oh yeah, you gotta listen to this and shit. I was listening to shit like Brother Lynch. You know what I'm saying? Like they was like, for real. I was like, I refuse to lose. You know what I'm saying? I was singing that.
Yeah, well, Coolio, I ain't gonna lie, man. Like, Coolio was probably one of the first rappers that I started singing to or rapping to and started to recognize it. And even then, like when I used to hear Tupac music, I used to think it was Coolio. Because I used to think every time I heard rap, I thought it was Coolio. Because I was one of the first rappers I used to hear. My sister used to bring the Gangsta Paradise movie soundtrack in the house, and I would hear that song, Gangsta Paradise. I didn't know that was a remix to another song either. So I had to grow up and find out that a lot of these songs that hip-hop was doing was sampling. They were sampling a lot of the songs that were already pre-released. And
sample somebody's stuff, make it better, put a little jazz beat and some 808s to it, and now it's something we can groove to, and we feel it.
So I guess Stevie Wonder was the one that came out with it, and then Coolio came out with it, and Coolio made it sound like hip hop. He made it sound, and so did Juicy Fruit when Biggie came out with Juicy Fruit. It turned that into another song, into a hit. So the record labels was really good at that. They were really good at turning in something that was from a long time ago into a new hit, and that's what. And so so did Romeo did that with the ABC. It's that 1, 2, 3. He came out with the song. I got an uncle named P and an uncle named C. Whatever he. You know what I'm saying? Like everybody's doing that shit. That's the shit.
It's still happening nowadays. Look at I don't know who it is. Burd knows who it is. Which one of these chicks sampled an old school record, and which one of these female rappers is rapping a hook and a verse from another nigga song that's on the radio right now, Burd? I know you know. I can't remember. Is it Megan Thee Stallion? Who is it? It's somebody. I think it's that beautifully challenged one they call Gorilla. Gorilla.
Okay.
Glorilla.
Oh yeah.
Is it Glorilla?
Oh, they copied it. They sampled a hip hop track though.
Ice Spice, one of these stars. I'm gonna call y'all one of these stars. I'm sorry, I'm not trying to get you canceled with this, man. But that's not the truth. What I had to say about that, the greatest diss record though, when I just stand back, because I'm a hip hop head, when I sit back and think about it, what Cube did and the words that he said and the way he said it, like he said, he was just Cube against them, against the dude's manager who was the kind of guys that like Hanukkah. So that's Ashkenazzi. That's what it's called. That's big money. And then even Cali with all that MKO. But he went against that whole squad, and he ate. Bro, to this day, when I hear that song, I'm like, ooh. Now,
I would say,
yeah. Tight, like, but that was crazy. But it's mostly half of it's real, half of it's not. But when Cube did that shit on his own, after it, like, bro.
See,
I said it all. Used to be hard, now you just went and saw. Like, come on, that Cube's got that, bro.
Yeah.
I'm a pot nigga, because you know why? Because first off, fuck y'all in the quick and clean. Let's soccer. Yeah, I got it. Good. That's good.
Well, Okay, I gotta give it up for Cube, because so the thing is this, Cube, he came out before Pac, but I know Pac was around, when Cube came out, and I guess he got his gangster from Cube, but the thing is that Pac, his whole story to me, what I'm tired of hearing about is, okay, like I know he was born on the East Coast and he moved out here to the West, right? And I know that his mom was a Black Panther, and I know he was shot 5 times and all that. Okay, great. We don't, but we gonna talk about the music now. Okay, that diss track, hit him up. All right, that was his homeboy. Biggie Smalls. That was a story. They used to be cool. They used to hang out. All right, it was just like Cube. It was just like Cube. But Cube he went against a whole camp. He went against a whole. So
if you really think about it, because he went against
Tupac went against Bad Boy. He went against Bad Boy, and he basically he talked about Biggie's wife or Biggie, Faith Evans, right? But here's the thing. That whole reason why people like that track is because of the whole East Coast, West Coast beef. That was all that was. There was no East Coast, West Coast beef to be any publicity with Cube and, dissing the NWA. That was big publicity then because like that was, that was too hard for the radio. And people, that's a long publicity story too. But there was no big old controversy. Between.
I got a gangster's point on that should win at all times. Q went against these dudes in the 80s, especially Eazy-E. He had street cred. He had every pistol he wanted. He could put 10 racks on Q's head at any time. They was outnumbering Q. Q did that, and he survived that, and he's still alive. Nigga, do you know how many niggas fucking P. Diddy made Pop? I love Tupac. He's like the Malcolm X of rap. He says it the right way and it touches you. But when Q did that alone in the 80s, in the midst of the Bloods versus Crips in South Central LA, and he's untouched and he went against everybody, that's gangster.
Yeah.
Look. But the thing is not which is more gangster. It's like which is a better dish, right? And here's how I feel about it, right? Fucking even Eminem, which by the way, we got to talk about that Benzino diss too. We got to talk about that Benzino diss tonight, fellas. It's important, and there's a reason why that shit's important too. So don't let me forget that shit. But look, this motherfucker, dog. You know how many people P. Diddy made disappear? P. Diddy got the Bopperman on speed dial and a phone in his asshole. He does. He got a biochip in his body before anybody had a biochip in their body, nigga. Him and Robert Johnson slowly fucked off hip hop. Like, P. Diddy's a grimy ass nigga, bro. Like, he's grimy as fuck. He's more grimy than Biggie. Honestly, Biggie was a pretty grimy ass street nigga, but like, Pac was like, nigga, I will fuck all of y'all, and the bad part about it is the government really did that shit because they don't want Pac to unite the East and the West Coast. That's why that beef sparked up like that.
Yeah. That just brings it back to the East Coast, West Coast beef. And see, with that being said, there was also Bad Boy and Death Row. Okay? And Death Row was also creating a Death Row East. Remember they was making Death Row East because they were trying to... So it was like there was a lot involved between that and then it basically involved everybody else. It made Q bigger. It made Snoop bigger because they was all coordinates of with Death Row. Death Row was Q was a part of that whole story. So like it made Pac more. People look at Pac like a more of a like he's more global because everybody that was in that East Coast and West Coast beef had everything to do with almost everybody else. Now Ice Cube and his story has to do with just him and just them. It's like it ain't really got it might have something to do with like Snoop. It might have something to do with Eazy-E, and it's got something to do with Snoop a little bit maybe, but it ain't really got nothing to do with like a whole like other group of people from the East Side or East Coast, so it's like that's why But I feel like Cube's diss was bigger too. It was way better. I just feel like Tupac, he had a bigger marketing to his controversy because it had more pain in it. It was more.
I think 4 minutes away from them dudes he was talking about in the '80s and gang culture in South Central LA. Like, come on, bro. He stood on his.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I agree.
I disagree because I still fucking feel like Pac stood.
Shout out to Pac, man. Shout out to Pac because he did his thing. He did his thing, man. But you got to think about it. You got to remember. He was shot 5 times, so it was like he came out with "Hit 'Em Up," and it was like that was powerful. It was almost like how. That's another like. What was who else did that? Who else did that? Oh, Easy E. Remember Easy E came out with Real Motherfucking G's, right? You know how I think that shit came out right after he got, I think they jumped him in Death Row. Like they remember Suge Knight and get him. I think they almost, well, I ain't gonna say too much, but you know, like in the movie, you know, they did something and then.
Come get me.
Right. Yeah.
So let me ask this, man. Have y'all heard the Benzino and Eminem diss? The new one?
Oh man. Oh wait. Are you not?
Y'all heard the new one?
I don't know. The latest one I heard was the Melly Mel diss. What'd you hear, Burd?
Oh, that was Melly Mel should have done that, man. That was retarded. Melly Mel needed to talk to him, bro. That's the reason why Benzino. It's the reason why Benzino just came out with Elvis, nigga.
Oh wow, Benzino, not Benzino.
Elvis has a point to hip hop.
My boy Benzino.
So here's the important thing. Like about a week and a half ago, Benzino came out with this dish called Doomsday Part 2. And then Benzino came out with this dish called Elvis. But the Benzino dish sounds like Cassidy wrote it. That's what's important. So if you guys haven't heard that dish, we can't talk about it right now because you gotta hear that. But that's the interesting thing. And then the crazy thing is Benzino was heating that nigga up. Everybody was going to try to be funny, and Benzino was heating him up. And you know how I fuck niggas up, Burd. So Benzino was beasting. That's why I think Cash wrote that shit because he was on a nigga head. That nigga Benzino told Eminem, it's niggas that want your head in your city, and you're not saying nothing to them on record. Why? He said, why? It's wrong, man. That's like a lion worried about an ant. Bro, it's niggas that want M's head in a city, bro. Like, probably going on since he started. He gotta go talk to them niggas. Like, you can't just do that. You can't be in the same city as a nigga, and if that nigga got beef with you, not talk to that nigga, bro. I understand that Eminem ain't no gangster. He in the streets. He ain't beefing. He just can't be touched lyrically. We're not talking street shit. We're talking whack shit. Benzino basically told him, this is crazy. Benzino told this nigga, you picked on Iggy Azalea, not Iggy Pop. He told this nigga, you picked on Britney Spears. And he listed like all of his targets, and he basically, including I think Nick Cannon too, which is fucking crazy. And he told him, you pick Mariah, dog. He told him, you beef with everybody that's easy, nigga. You won't talk to nobody crazy like Kendrick. I bet you won't talk to Kendrick crazy. That's what he told him. That's fucking crazy.
Wow.
Yeah.
Can you?
I know he won't talk to Kendrick crazy because Kendrick will fuck him up. I know he won't talk to Razkaz crazy either because Razkaz will fuck him up. Cricket Eye will fuck him up. Nigga, Benzino told him that's why Cricket Eye left your label, nigga. And he told him Joe Budden don't fuck with you either, dog. That's crazy, bro. Oh,
you know what? That Joe Budden. I ain't gonna lie. Joe Budden. He was pretty hard on Eminem when on a couple of albums. That one album that came out, I heard Joe Budden. He talked. He you know, he loved Eminem. He's so much, but he was so hard and critical on this one album that came out, and I said, damn. I said, I didn't know Joe Budden. I didn't know Joe Budden was snapping like that. Yeah.
Are you talking about the Cricket Eye and Joe Budden joint? Yeah. I think I heard that record that you're talking about and referring to after Slaughterhouse broke up. Because I'm a big, I'm a Slaughterhouse guy. I fuck with Slaughterhouse.
Burness, I agree with you. I think that Melly Mel, I think it was, what I liked about Melly Mel was this. He responded. And the thing about him is he wasn't scared. And he popped out and he talked about, you know, what was crazy is nobody didn't know this, but Pee Wee had died. So like he gave a shout out to Pee Wee in that song, and people didn't really catch that, but it wasn't important because it wasn't you coming at the Great White Hawk. So it was like, but anyway, it was dope, man, because that's like one of the first dudes that got his first awards. Like his whole what is it? Star not Star of Fame, but he was the first Hall of Famer. One of the first Hall of Famers with the Grandmaster Flash and shit, Flash 5 or whatever. And that motherfucker, man, he wasn't scared of Eminem. So he showed a lot of confidence.
His friends and family should have said, like, hold up, Mel, just say something on Twitter. Do not rap against that. Mel needed to talk to him because it's important. And like I said, there's a reason why Elvis came out. He did talk to him, though. He just talked to him in his open Twitter. He talked to respond. Do not rap against him. He talked to him in his open.
I know Melly Mel beat the shit out of Eminem. And physically.
Did you know Melly Mel is a Crip? Because I didn't know that. He was rolling with the Crips. She was rolling with Tookie. Did you know that? But see, here's my thing with the Eminem thing. People, they sometimes mistake like him as a gangster and beefing with people, and then him just as being so good in the rap that it annoys people so bad that they get gangster with him. No. And need to. Dude, what is this? Vizino said on this too. This goes back to this record, right? No, and here's why no. Vizino told him you're fucking with MGK, and MGK is like weak too. You know what I'm saying? M needs to like settle down. This nigga Vizino dissected him. He told him you all you do is talk about your mom and fucking drugs. Like all the bullet points that I would put for him in a rap. Vizino gave him all the bullet points for M, dude. All the trigger points. And M kind of sometimes do be out of pocket. Yo, I don't give a fuck. You're not Kendrick. Stop. You're not Kendrick. Eminem, is he supposed to just sit there and take it?
So, what I'm hearing...
He's aggressive sometimes, too. Nigga, this nigga pistol whipping niggas, bro. I'm talking about he's not a gangster. You're a gangster.
So, it sounds like what I'm hearing... It sounds like I'm hearing...
Nigga, the nigga was talking about the shit on the record. Nigga, that's a guilty conscience nigga. M is a villain too, bro. He from the woodpile. Don't get it fucked up, nigga. M go to jail, he was a woodpile. Black niggas is gonna be mad he was the woodpile too. Ask Tony Yayo how he feels about Eminem. He'll tell you he'll be front and center in this beef. Yeah, Tony Yayo better sit his ass down before Kaz write another rapper than Zeno. Because his last job, bro, niggas on the internet, all the fucking bloggers are saying, well, not all of them, but a majority of bloggers, I would wager to say, are saying fucking Vizino cooked fucking M, dog. Like,
okay.
M, that's why I think Cash wrote this shit. Will overcook Eminem until he's dead.
Okay, so...
Cash will cook M. Shinobi, look, I'm gonna say this shit in public and I don't care. Maybe if them come over here, nigga, I have to battle the nigga, but I don't give a fuck. Look, Shinobi told me that I need to stop battling these trash ass niggas and come and battle motherfucking him. He told me that. He said, speaking of which, we listen to our Rodden diss too. That leads us to our Rodden diss. That's what I was talking about, battling trash niggas like that. By the way, on air, said it, fucking now the guys said, man, I'm not saying nothing no more, but we cooked the shit out that nigga. Tell this nigga how we stuffed the butthole on that nigga. I'm almost ashamed. Like I got abused, helpless person. I don't know, like, but good. Did you hear the revision after y'all dropped what you dropped? Did you hear what I put in there? Yeah, that's pretty bad, huh? I utilize both of you guys' flows and cadences, and I'm just an asshole, huh? I'm a CEO asshole. That's why you said I'll fuck with you. Because that is the beginning of hip hop. I started in battle rap. If you come across silly, and I'm finna come across silly, and I don't have like no love. This is rap now. I'm just talking battle rap. We're talking hip hop. Like I forgot because I haven't battled in so long. I'm a 2-time battle rap champion in Texas. So when I did that song, again, I listened to it. I was like, bro, that's bad. I need to do some prayers or something. I know I'm sick, man, bro. I told that nigga your kid in the street. That's just nothing. That's what I'm saying. Like leave Eminem alone because I'm gonna have to fuck him up because Shinobi told me, you know what I'm saying, I gotta stop fucking with these niggas. So I might have to go talk to him like Benzino did, bro. I'm sorry. And now you know, like, the evil power, bro. I put Michael in a cage, nigga, but he was hungry, so I fed him. Oh, by the way, do you know EU Santana out of Texas? Do you know her? Yep, sure do. Bro, I battled Tana. Me and Tana went at it. I'll send you some footage later. But Tana's my bestie now, dude. So I'm gonna tell her, Burd said hi. That's what's up. I want to bring Tana through to the show too. Certified battle rap, old school. She'll come with it. Say that again. She's certified in battle rap. She's old school. You know, stand on the tables at lunchtime and the whole crowd gets around you and you finna talk about some shit and it's gonna be lyrical and it's gonna be hurtful, but it's battle rap. Oh, yeah, that's why so everybody knows I'm coming back. So let me tell you what happened is I got removed from a lot of leagues. I got banned from a lot of online leagues because I said Pat Stay shouldn't have commented about gaming. He would still be alive, right? And so niggas feelings got hurt. But you know what? Check this out, man. Black Wall gave me a lot of love. And the way that I look at shit, that's what I said. And as soon as fucking I found out that beef with Game was coming out of Pat Stay's mouth, I was like, uh-oh. And Game, you know, I think the people are way too sensitive nowadays. It's just going to get worse. Yes. Everything's getting canceled. That's why I don't want to do no more records like this, because the planet is killing, dude. I already done destroyed enough. You know, so if you know who Tanner is, then you know who Michael Militia is, right? Because that's me. Why do you think we fucking talking, brother? so yeah, you know, I don't know if they can register that. Quit battling them peons, bro. Yeah, that's what the nigga said is that I need to step it up. So y'all help me get in the league then, Burd. Help me get in the actual league and help me get a look. Nigga.
Well, I'll tell you what. Check it out.
There's a smack or URL spot. That's all I want. I just want to use smack or URL spot. Can I battle like Rome? Let me battle Rome and cook Rome. Let me cook the shit out of Rome.
Let's dig into that real quick. We go get into that next. We're gonna talk about the battles, but the first thing you want to know is, you know, is the trolls. We got trolls that cause people to battle. So we're gonna explain. We're gonna find out here why. We're gonna find out why Ice Cube explains why he fires back at online trolls right now. All right, and this is gonna get it. So this is gonna get into where, you know, to online, you know, cyberbullying. We're gonna find out what's going on.
Coordination. I see you good coordination. Man.
Okay, so. Ice Cube, okay, check this out. He says, okay, Ice Cube recently explains why he fires back at users on Twitter so often. Okay, it's not called Twitter no more, but yeah, this was published this was published July last year. It's a little, okay, Ice Cube says that it's necessary to shut down the more offensive trolls that interact with him online. So he discussed why he feels the need to fire back at his haters during an interview with the Memphis K97 FM. All right, so you know sometimes you got to bust on them, he said on the broadcast. You can't just always having them incoming, you know what I mean? Sometimes you got to hit the corner and bust on them. Okay, so what else did he say? He continued, when you want to talk slick to me on Twitter, you could expect to get a response. Letting stuff slide, letting it ride. I mean, I know there's a bunch of bots. Sometimes you got to slap a bot too. Sometimes you got to slap a bot too. You know what I'm saying? You got to take no.
Hey, nigga, we do battle bots though. Shout out to Bankhand. You know Bankhand too, bro? By the way, Bankhand.
He said he said you can't take no stuff from no robots either. At the end of the day, it's really just about standing up for yourself and not letting these folks talk slick to you. Q has gone back and forth with users on social media countless times over the years. Back in May, he fired back at users who claimed he encouraged his fans to vote Republican. I never told your black ass who to vote for, the rapper said at this time. He said, so stop lying and get that clickbait out your mouth. Check out the full explanation of his behavior on Twitter below. Yeah. Wow. So, there's more. It says, even outside of attacking trolls, Ice Cube rarely bites his tongue regarding issues he is passionate about. While speaking about his Big Three basketball league on Twitter last month, he called out the NBA and the gatekeepers trying to halt his growth. In doing so, he claimed to be going back on a Fuck the Gatekeepers podcast tour to expose them. Okay, so Wow. So, okay, now we're gonna get into the battling thing. So, like, what is it that you want to battle about? Is it like, do you want to battle some trolls? Is this have to do with some demons that's been like in your head?
So I 100% agree with you. Like online, texting them back and forth, like hell no, I ain't taking no shit. I've just done it recently. Some little young buck was trolling me, cussing, disrespectful. I said, bro, first off, you're gonna need some more experience, a lot more views, and a little bit of respect before I even come your way. But I'm talking to them. Now when I say responding lyrically, like hell no, you're not worth my brain space yet. You ain't paid no dues. You're nobody. You're a troll. You will never get a lyrical recorded response out of me until you get to certain levels. But I ain't letting them say shit fly. I'm right back at them. Like, we can text, type all day. You ain't finna say shit fly, but hell no, you ain't getting no lyrical audio response. You ain't even in my league, bro.
Yeah. Okay. That's what I'm talking about.
I respect it for me.
So, okay, let me ask you something. So, like, when do you respond to a diss track?
When I've heard about him, when I'm not looking for him, but I hear him popping, I see him in certain places that I'm at, his music's jumping, it sounds good, like I'm like, oh shit, he's here now. Then we can get something going. But like some dude I've never heard of, all you do is cuss and you say nigga more than me and I'm black and you like, bro, you got nothing. This 15 minutes I'm giving you, texting you, pop a champagne bottle, bro, you made it. Because until you until I hear about you, you get Nathan from me. I'm dead. Look,
wow, I love that. I love that, Phoebe. I love that, man.
Look.
I love it.
For me, what I'm talking about, let's say you battle this little rookie fuck that ain't got nothing to offer. He's got 60,000 young buck friends with him. That it's a voting thing. Next thing you know, you losing this damn hip hop fucking battle.
That happened to me a lot of times, bro. But I mean, man, I'm not scared because we know who won.
Exactly. But
we know who won. No CEO, you know what I'm saying? We know who won with me and Draco. We know who won with me and fucking, I'm not going to say that other nigga's name, but Pokey Dex. That's what we going to call that nigga on the show, is Pokey Dex. We know what happened. So, let me tell you, for me, Michael Militia is an anti-trolling program, right? So, when we talk about trolling and shit, if you're cyberbullying somebody, which is why Blue leads into what he says, I'm not going to sit there and let you do what you do when nigga, I'll torture you, nigga. I'll bring you to the dark web, nigga. I'll take you out to the dark web and dox you, nigga, and make you and embarrass you in front of a bunch of white hats, nigga, because I have the capability to do that. Or I'll go to another podcast. I won't even come to JBlue podcast. I'll go to fucking Lone Wolf Radio, and I'll make you not be able to fucking do shit, bro.
Yeah. You got the vocabulary and the experience to do that.
I'll make you look stupid, but I will take a note and a page out of Bird's book, and I have been doing that lately, where nigga, no, I don't want to talk to you new niggas no more, and I don't like being in stat select battles right now and being treated as a new nigga just because everything started over, especially when Stat knows who the fuck I am, and Santana knows who I am, and a bunch of other niggas know who I am. They're just mad, and they're making blooper. You know who Devilito is, nigga? I'm gonna say that nigga name on the show, nigga. That nigga Dev owe me a battle. Fuck right now. And the sad part about it is they were supposed to fucking match me up, nigga. And Dev motherfucking ass. I didn't go to Florida. That's facts. That's my shit. I stayed out here and then I went to Cali for fucking bad vibes. That's what we call her on the show. I went to Cali for bad vibes, and this is what happens, bro. So I get treated new again. Like I don't like that shit when they making Devilito blooper reels. But long story short, Michael Militia is anti-malware. And you niggas is malware.
And the rookie.
Hey, Burd, did you hear that? Michael Militia is anti-malware, and these other niggas is malware. That's crazy. See, that's why I gotta stop battling, because I can't just be doing that to anybody. I can't. That's why I'm not. And you're right. Like, niggas be wrong against you and shit. That's why, we're not even gonna give you no time until you pay us, RF. I'm not even gonna say their full name, because fuck you guys. You guys owe us money because you guys city ambassadors.
Like, bro, I have brain space. You ain't getting none of it. I got thighs in front of me. I got family. I got lives. I got money. I got everything going on. You think I'm about to waste a second on you trolling me, peon?
I feel it. But sometimes you still gotta go with their neck though. Like you said, you gotta. And that's the thing too is no CEO was like, "Cole, you gotta respond." And I knew he wasn't gonna be quiet about it until something was done. So I asked him, and when the time was right, I checked it out, and I was like, "Oh shit, this is a hot beat. Fuck, this is a hot beat. Damn it, I know what I'm about to do to this beat. Damn, okay." And then I just flagged all the camp, and I was like, "Whoever gets here, you know, we gonna do this version. I might not publish it yet. You know, some other shit might happen, or we might publish it and make like part 2 of that shit, and let the whole camp stomp this nigga out again." But like, how many times I gotta stomp niggas out before they stop coming around here? Until
the internet stops being able to cheat and bring along trolls and outvote you, and that next thing you know, you gotta explain yourself to some nobody.
See, I like the way how Burd, I like how he fires back, because he fires back, you know, saying that I'm not gonna spend no time addressing you, nothing. I got too much to lose to be spending my, you know, a second even wasting my time, you know. And that's a great way to fire back right there. Even if you say that to them, you might be wasting a second, but that's worth it because it'll shut them down, because you letting them know that they broke, you know, they mentally unstable, you know, they ain't got better shit to do but to fuck with you. And so you letting them know, like, you know, you making them feel you making them feel very proud of themselves. if you ask me. I'm just talking shit.
So this record, what is that record called? It's called Beef. Beef. Yeah, it's called Beef. Beef. Bro.
And shout out my dude David Nero, who produced that for me, man. He's from Canada. He signed me on a distribution deal.
Oh, it's international.
I get all of his beats. That's his beat right there.
Oh, that's international. That's what's up. So, thank you for the love, Canada. Blake. Yeah. So for this record, Blake Canada. That's even more funnier. For this record, Blake Canada. Maybe that's what we should call it, Blake Canada. That's what we should call the record. We should call the record Blake Canada.
Hey,
I'm gonna say that shit.
Hey, actually, we got a few more minutes, and then it'll be 1 hour. So y'all want to shout out your social media and your where we can find your music?
Yeah, go ahead, Burd.
Okay. TikTok, where everybody is at nowadays.
Yeah,
it's a Burd. That's ITZA_BURD. I got a few duets, you know. I'm old school, bro, but I can't help but know that this new generation and this young shit going on is where it's at. Back when I started, we was in the trunk. We had to pack our CDs. We had to go to these places. We had to put up flyers. We had to ask the promoter to get on. Now all you need is a damn phone and $5 to get on DistroKid, and you got your song worldwide. It's crazy.
Yeah. Facts.
So you can catch me on YouTube. YouTube is at Bird's Nest Music. That's BURD. Z as in zebra. NEST Music. And instead of a C at the end of music, it's an X. So I'm rapping like I want to rap. I can only pop pills and show diamonds and ops and AK-47. I've done that shit for years. I rap about whatever. I rap about pain. I rap about love. I rap about whatever. I got country songs. I got alternative songs, dance songs. My music ain't for everybody, but my music has experience. And don't get it fucked up. If you got a little clout and I know you, trust me, the mic's always open. But you little peons, keep on checking my damn page because I appreciate the love.
That's right. Keep it simple, man. Kode Red, what's up, man? Where can we find you at on social media, and where's your music popping at, man?
This is Why Not a Legend, emotional storytelling, fucking Chase Demons. Big shout out to fucking Chase Demons in the fucking building. Shout out to Dane. Bazy.com. That's DAMEBAASI.com. Shout out to Cosmic Assembly, Bombay. We will reach back for you, and we will have you here on the show soon. Shout out to Kyler Davenport, because I'm there Monday through Friday. So if you guys look up Lone Wolf Radio, I'm a co-host over there too. And you guys come and show love on my TikTok at Ronin.Militia, RONIN.MALITIA. There's a lot of healing over there. There's a lot of good stuff. We discuss emotions, trauma, political ideologies, and defense against the beast system in general, man. That's what we're doing over here. We're doing a lot of mental health fucking records lately, dude, and we're proud of that. So for everybody in recovery, I am also a fucking certified peer supporter. So if you guys ever need to talk, man, big up to that. Salute to that, homeboy. Standing ovation to that. Good for you. Yeah, man.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? So I'm a certified peer supporter. So anybody need that shit, come over here. I got Narcan training, you know what I'm saying? I got the Narcan supplies for all the homies out here in affliction. And I'm like, Brian T, connect with me or something, man. Holla at me, bro. Or Lecrae, can I get a verse like Yellow Hill? Peace, man. Most hated Michael Militia, fucking West Coast Mafia.
For sure, man.
One thing.
All right.
We got some
Go
DJs
ahead.
out there named JBlue doing the damn thing for the independent people. Y'all make sure you recognize who DJ Blue is. Search him out and listen.
Thank you, Burness. I appreciate that, man. Yeah. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Again, this is the JBlue Radio, the JBlue Show podcast on Spreaker.com. That's SPREAKER.com. Spreaker.com. Don't forget to check out Burness and Kode Red, and we'll be right back after these messages. Y'all have a good night. We out. Peace.